Namaste and warm regards everyone. It's me Darshan Kafle and today I'll be discussing the basics of artificial intelligence in this particular video, and this is the presentation that me and my teammates created last year in the Siddharthians ICT Club for explaining about artificial intelligence. As you can see, our topic was embracing the AI revolution, the future of computer science. I feel like this topic and the presentation that we made is relevant for the current time and even for the upcoming future. So I am creating this video in this channel that will be affirmative not just for the viewers but also for me, as it will help me revise what I learned last year about artificial intelligence. Let's proceed. So first of all, just going towards the basic information, uh, AI and machine learning are transforming the world around us. These powerful technologies are enabling machines to perceive, learn and make decisions in ways that were once thought impossible. From virtual assistants to autonomous vehicles, the application of artificial intelligence and machine learning are vast and far reaching, revolutionizing industries and the future of our society. I would like to add that it is also totally revolutionizing the workspace that we are going to work in and the way we look towards the world, changing our perspective and changing our lifestyle. It has already started to change our lifestyle in the current context, and we can predict how it can change our lifestyle even more in the upcoming future. And some things are totally uncertain, we will get to know that in the future. So jumping towards the index, first of all we will start this presentation with a short introduction to artificial intelligence with fundamental concepts, core principles and brief history of artificial intelligence. Then we will jump towards advantages, disadvantages and constraints of artificial intelligence, examining pros, cons and limitations of this technology. Then we will go towards the application of artificial intelligence in various fields. I will be briefly explaining three fields for better understanding. Then we will go towards artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence and singularity. That will be the next step that we will try to proceed as human beings in the development of artificial intelligence. And then we will go towards the future opportunities for students. As students, we are studying this topic and we shall at least know what opportunities that we are going to create for ourselves when we learn this. Then I will give a brief summary and a conclusion and future outlook towards this topic. Let's go towards the introduction of artificial intelligence. uh, Here's a brief definition of artificial intelligence that I have written over here. And in basic sense, artificial intelligence is the field of computer science that aims to create intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as perception, learning, problem solving and decision making. As you know, we have such a concept that computers cannot make decisions by their own. This technology is going to change that, and it has changed that perception that we had. Now by the use of artificial intelligence, we will be able to make such machines, and we are able to make such machines that can take decisions by their own and help us solve problems through their own perception that they make according to the data that we feed them. Then proceeding towards the brief history of artificial intelligence, the concept of AI has been around since 1950s when pioneering researchers like Alan Turing, John McCarthy and Marquine McKenzie began exploring the possibility of creating intelligence or intelligent machines that can make decisions by themselves, that can revolutionize the computer science field. Over the decades, advancements in computer power, algorithms, and data storage have led to significant progress in the field of artificial intelligence. Now, we shall try to understand the core principle upon which this artificial intelligence works upon. So, at the heart of artificial intelligence are the principles of machine learning. deep learning and natural language processing. Machine learning is basically the process of feeding artificial intelligence with data that helps us to make the computer or the machine learn things or create a pattern of understanding the data that can help us and assist us in ways that will be useful, like for example feeding uh, data with things such as economic growth and economic factors of Nepal to an AI, and that AI will learn through that data, making us easier to understand how the growth of Nepal has been affected by different factors, and it will assist us to understand in better depth. In the same way, deep learning is a similar kind of principle where we feed data, but this time the AI tries to make patterns and find patterns in the data and deeply analyzing the information for better use. Then comes the natural data or natural language processing. This will help the AI to communicate with humans in more natural ways, and it will try to block or remove the language barrier between the computer and the humans, making it much more easier for us to communicate and solve our problems. Then comes the advantages, disadvantages and constraints of artificial intelligence. First of all, let's go towards the advantages of artificial intelligence. I mean, there must be few advantages why we are actually making such a technology. So the basic advantages of artificial intelligence are: artificial intelligence can improve efficiency, accuracy, and speed in various tasks, freeing up human resources for more complex and creative work. It can also enhance decision making by analyzing vast amount of data and recognizing patterns that may not be readily apparent to humans. Like, we humans are based upon many factors for making decisions, and sometimes our decisions are not totally correct, and we might have inefficiency and inaccuracy. Our speed is also limited as humans have fatigue and we cannot work all day long. These problems will be solved by artificial intelligence. It will basically do all the simple tasks and all the basic tasks that we have to do for our work, then leaving space for the complex and the higher intelligent task for us to show our creativity and innovation. Then comes the disadvantages. As in the first point we told that it will free up human resources, that will be a good point for the companies and corporates, but for individuals it will cause job displacement and unemployment caused by AI automation. Like for example, Tesla cars with automation will replace the drivers that were gonna drive the cars and create job for themselves. Those drivers will be unemployed. So that is a brief example of an disadvantage of artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence can sometimes also be biased upon few factors, because it is basically designed and developed upon the data fed by the user. If the data factors are corrupted or biased, the artificial intelligence also might end up biased due to the data that it has been fed. And there are many other drawbacks of artificial intelligence, like the ethical concerns about the use of data that are concerned with the development of artificial intelligence. You might have heard about different influencers, creators, writers, and creative professionals complaining about big corporates like OpenAI taking their creations without acknowledging their copyrights and without giving any credits to them to train artificial intelligence. The Ghibli trend can also be taken as an example, where the copyright and the creativity of the artist was not taken as a matter of concern, creating many disputes. Then comes the constraints or limitations of artificial intelligence. Current AI systems are still limited in their ability to truly understand reason about the world like humans do. As humans are not just based upon data, we are also based upon emotion, different experiences, and we observe different things in our lifetime that directly or indirectly assist us in our innovation and creative work, uh, that leads us to making better decisions or to making decisions that are more practical in the real life. And these factors cannot be seen in artificial intelligence, as it doesn't actually have consciousness and doesn't live in a practical world. It is just a technology that is made for assisting us. So going towards the application of AI in various fields, let's start with healthcare. AI is transforming healthcare by enabling early detection, personalized treatment plans, and more efficient drug discovery. From analyzing medical images to predicting patient outcomes, AI is improving patient care and reducing healthcare costs. And artificial intelligence has also been used for training health professionals like doctors, surgeons, and others to better understand the use of different drugs, surgical procedures, and medical procedures through the use of simulations, virtual realities, and other factors or other assessments through the use of artificial intelligence. Then comes the field of finance. In finance sector, artificial intelligence is used for fraud detection, stock market prediction, personalized investment advice, and automated trading. By processing vast amount of data, artificial intelligence can identify patterns and make decisions that outperform human analysts, because artificial intelligence doesn't forget the data like we humans do. It takes all the data factors that we feed to it, and it has the ability to create the solutions that are most efficient according to the data that it is fed. Then comes the transportation factor. The development of autonomous vehicles is one of the most prominent applications of AI in transportation. AI powered systems can navigate roads, avoid collisions, and optimize routes leading to safer and more efficient transportation solution. Uh, the drones used by different nations such as Israel, Ukraine, Russia, etc., for transporting medical services and for transporting weaponry in the war zones by the use of AI assistants are the new examples of AI in transportation. And use of automation in Tesla cars is also another example of transportation uh, field where AI has been used. And in the upcoming years we will see AI in many other fields, and we are also trying to develop different AI modules that will help us in other fields of transportation like aeroplane like assisting aeroplane pilots and other fields. Let's jump into the other factors. After healthcare, finance, and transportation, other factors like design, education, statistics, research, biotech, and genetic engineering, etc., are the various fields where AI can be applied and is applied. Uh, Example of design is artificial intelligence is used for different website building, different logo designs, or different presentation designs by many professionals or many creators. The other factor is education. AI is factors like LLM, large language modules, and different statistical datas in the AIs, and different chatbots can be used for education. And AIs can also create many engaging ways for students to learn the complex topics. Then comes the field of statistics. Statistics is totally based upon data and analysis, and artificial intelligence can totally assist us in statistics, as it is also totally based on database and data analysis and other factors of statistics. Then comes research. We can create many simulations, many programs and other factors that can assist us in research about different fields like drug testing or biology or medical care design, etc. We can do different research by the use of artificial intelligence. A new factor has arrived in the upcoming years, and that is biotech and genetic engineering. Artificial intelligence now has been used for genetic engineering and biotech as well. Companies like Colossal Biosciences have started using artificial intelligence for assisting in uh, some biotech and genetic engineering process like gene coding and research about the genetic structure of different extinct organisms and all. Proceeding towards the next slide. uh, Artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence and singularity, these three are said to be the future of artificial intelligence. This will be the next step of mankind after artificial intelligence. First is artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence refers to the hypothetical development of AI systems that can match or exceed human intelligence with the ability to perform any intellectual tasks that a human can. The creation of AGI is a long-term goal for many AI researchers and scientists, and big corporations like OpenAI are trying their best to do this, and we can see that this is almost successful in the current time. In few years, we will see even uh, better advancements in this field. There are many programs that are almost in the stage of artificial general intelligence that are being developed by these corporations, but the general users like us might not be able to use it in the current context. In the future, this is totally probable. Then comes artificial super intelligence. ASI is the concept of an AI system that surpasses human intelligence in all domains, including cognitive abilities, creativity, and problem solving. The development of ASI is considered a potential long-term risk, as it could lead unpredictable and potentially uncontrollable consequences. This is also kind of probable, as we can see AI is now able to innovate many things, able to make decisions by its own, and AI is almost creative, or you can say AI is totally creative in the current context, as it can create different images, different artworks, different writings, etc., by the use of data that it is fed upon. And it has such fields like creativity, problem solving and decision making. So this is also highly probable in the upcoming years, and we will be able to see this in just few years. So after that comes singularity. This is kind of controversial, and this is kind of unpredictable. The singularity is a hypothetical point in time when technological growth becomes so profound and irreversible in the change of human civilization that we will be totally based upon artificial intelligence. The event of AGI and the event of ASI will show us the path towards singularity, where everything will be controlled by a single AI module or a single AI based program. And this is kind of disputable. Some philosophers and some experts deny such factors, as they think AI will be totally in the hands of humans, but many other experts argue that this is totally probable. After uh, we can see that the fields that we thought AIs couldn't do anything, like creativity, innovation, and in such fields AI has done great job. And we can see the trajectory of artificial intelligence development towards AGI and ASI. The next step or the next leap will most probably be singularity. About that, we are we don't have much idea in the current context. Then, after learning artificial intelligence, what are the future opportunities for us students? As we are learning artificial intelligence, we should know the opportunities that we will have. First comes the educational opportunity. Students can pursue degrees and certificates in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and related fields of computer science, opening a diverse career path in academia, research, and industry. Then comes development of technical skills. Mastering programming languages, data analysis, and machine learning algorithms will be crucial for students to contribute in the development of application of artificial intelligence technologies, and it will be made easier by the technologies as well. Interdisciplinary collaboration. As AI becomes increasingly integrated into various fields, students will need to develop the ability to work across disciplines and combining their technical expertise with domain specific knowledge. And like for example, in complex surgeries nowadays, surgeons are using artificial modules and robotics such as Da Vinci surgical robotics to assist them in complex surgeries where the surgeries by human hand is totally impossible, where experts in fields of medical science, robotics, artificial intelligence, and computer science work together in collaboration to solve a specific problem. This will bring multidimensional work field and interdisciplinary collaboration in the way we work. Then comes entrepreneur, entrepreneurial and career opportunities. The rapid growth of AI presents opportunities for students to become entrepreneurs, developing powered products and services that solve real world problems. Cause career opportunities in AIs include roles roles such as researchers, machine learning engineer, data scientist, robotics engineer, and NLP engineer, etc. So we will get many other job opportunities, and we have to evolve ourselves in order to sustain us in the upcoming years of artificial intelligence. And for sure, artificial intelligence is a revolution in mankind. It is a innovation that we have not experienced in a huge amount of time. This is totally gonna change the way we are gonna work, and it will change the future opportunities for all the students for sure. Then comes the ethical boundaries of artificial intelligence. Transparency and accountability. AI systems must be designed with clear mechanisms for understanding their decision making processes, ensuring transparency and accountability to the users and the public. As we know, limited corporations and huge companies like Google, uh, OpenAI, etc., are creating such modules of artificial intelligence. So there should also be transparency and accountability involved in such development so that we can ensure the proper growth in this. Then comes a bias mitigation. Artificial intelligence algorithms must be carefully tested and monitored to identify and mitigate biases, ensuring fair and equitable treatment of all individuals and groups, because sometimes the data might be kind of biased, or the bias of the cooperation and the reason might also affect the working principle of the AI. So that must be fixed so that the data is not biased and everyone has equal access and equal treatment by the artificial intelligence, and everyone can fairly use it according to their needs. Then comes privacy and data protection. As I discussed earlier, artificial intelligence uses a huge amount of data, and to train it upon such huge amount of data are taken from many sources, and sometimes such sources uh, are taken without the acknowledgement of the creator or the user that provided the data. The privacy and data protection will be a huge factor to ensure by the AI developers, because if AI tries to threaten privacy and data protection of the users, it will create a huge problem in the upcoming future, such as cyber security problems, bullying, cyber threats, etc. So there must be some regulations about it, about the factors of privacy and data protections. So these are some ethical boundaries of AI development. Then I would like to give short summary of this. AI and machine learning, these transformative technologies are shaping the future with vast applications across industries, the potential to revolutionize our world. Key components and challenges: we have explored the fundamentals of artificial intelligence, its advantages, disadvantages, limitations, and the ethical constraints surrounding its development and deployment. Then we also discussed future opportunities. Students have a wealth of opportunities to engage with artificial intelligence, from educational programs to entrepreneurial uh, ventures, as they prepare for the AI driven future. So in conclusion, and talking about the future outlook towards AI, this is the last slide for today and today's video. Now continued advancements, as artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies continue to evolve, we can expect to see even more transformative applications and innovations that will reshape our world through the medium of artificial intelligence. Ethical considerations: ensuring the responsible and ethical development of artificial intelligence will be crucial to mitigate potential risks and ensure that these technologies benefit humanity as a whole. Then comes collaborative efforts. Interdisciplinary collaboration between technologies, policymakers, and diverse stakeholders will be essential in guiding the future trajectory of artificial intelligence development and shaping its impact over society. And as we have learned about artificial intelligence in this video, we should try to basically be aware of the different advancements and innovations done in the field of artificial intelligence, and try to be more multidimensional and be more intradisciplinary in the way we work, as it will be the way how we shall evolve ourselves in order to sustain ourselves in a workspace ecosystem where AI will be majoritively used, and we must have the basic sense of artificial intelligence in order to sustain our jobs and in order to sustain our livelihoods. So this is the end of the video for today. Thank you for being till the end, and I am not gonna say anybody to subscribe. If you want, subscribe, otherwise don't subscribe. That's totally upon you. Bye.